Hey YouTube, it's Dragon Ruler 1131 here, and I'm gonna just show you a few magic tricks with sleight of hand. So, just go ahead. Got my deck, cards here. So of course, in this trick, you would ask a spectator to go ahead, pick a card. Doesn't matter what card it is. I'm going to go ahead and look away while you remember the card. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the card back into the deck. Okay, now I'm going to put the deck behind my back and I'm going to find your card and flip it, and it'll be the only flipped over card in the deck. Okay, so now I'm gonna just fan it out this way. Then of course there will be your card. So of course there's your card. So your card would be, the card they chose would be flipped over. Now the way you do this is so simple, it's not even funny. At the beginning of the trick, you flip over the bottom card. So at the beginning of the trick, you have your cards fanned out regularly, right? At the bottom, this card's flipped over. So whatever card they pick, it doesn't matter what it is, when they're looking at it and showing it to everybody, what you do is you flip over the deck. Now, if I were to fan it out, you can see the numbers are shown, but they won't see that since the deck looks like it's face up. So when they put it at the start, from the start, they're putting it in down. So when you put it behind your back, all you're doing is taking the card, flipping that card over, and then turning the deck into your hand like this. So then when you show the spectator, all they see is that their card is flipped over. But at the end, but from the beginning, it was always their card. Now here's where you can force a card onto someone. Say you want to give them the top card, give it to whatever you want. You know what the top card is. So from the beginning you remember what the top card is. And so say you want to force that card on them. You say, here's your card. Of course you won't know what it is, or you will know but they won't see you. So you'll say, here, take the top card, put it there. Then this is called where, so this is where you call, this one's called colors. And this is how you kind of say how you're reading their mind. So they'll have the card in their hand and you ask them, okay, is your color red? Is the card red or black? Red or black? And then of course, you knowing what the card is, you're going to say, the card's red. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the numbers that is not. 10, Jack, Queen, King are none of the ones. So it's either 6, 7, or 8. It's not 6. It's 8. Now, since it's red, it can only be heart or diamond. I know it's 8. I know it's red. It's the 8 of hearts. And then, since you knew it from the beginning, the rest of the thing is just a show. That's basically what it is. So, that's that trick. And then, you also have the forcing a card on someone. well, not forcing, but basically tricking someone into thinking you don't have the card. You don't know what it is. So, you split the deck into any spot, doesn't matter where. And the spot you split it in, you give them the card that was here. Very important part. Remember the number right here that you split it from, and give them this card, but you gotta remember this card. This is where you have to remember. So that way when they put the card back into that spot, and you go like that, you can look for the card. Now of course you're not gonna be looking for their card, you're gonna be looking for your card, which in this case was the 8 of diamonds. Now you don't pull the 8 of diamonds itself. You pull the card in front of it, telling you that that's their card. Now you know which card's theirs, but you have to make it look cool. So what you're gonna do is called a double lift, where you show them the card, the top card, and then when you put it down, and they say that it's not, that wasn't their card, then you're like, okay, this is where you make them like, oh, he screwed up the trick, that's his fault. But then you add a little pizzazz to it and flick the deck, blow on it, and then that's their card. It makes it look like, from the start, it makes it look like, wow, he really did something there. But in reality, if I show you the top 2 cards, you see that card and this card. And the way that did was when I picked up the top card, I didn't really pick up the top card. I picked up 2 cards, not just 1. So here, when I showed this to you, I actually had 2 in my hand, holding their card, making it look like, wow. So those are just 2 tricks that I know, so I'll be showing you more as I go. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on a couple of sleight of hand tricks. So, peace.